Shifting our focus now to the state of West Bengal, which turned into a battleground on the day of voting for the Panchayat elections. Clashes were reported between supporters of political parties, political killings, open brandishing of guns, hurling of bombs, stealing of ballot boxes signaled how the state in fact had descended into complete chaos. As many as 12 people were killed as violence was witnessed during the election process, sparking a bitter political war between the ruling TMC and the opposition parties. BJP upped the ante against Mamata government and the State Election Commission, staging protests with black bands and calling it a black day for democracy. BJP leaders led by Leader of Opposition Suvendu Adhikari placed a lock at the State Election Commission's office in a symbolic show of protest, claiming that it was non-functional. Suvendu demanded an NIA investigation into the use of arms and ammunition during elections, and he also sought re-polling in areas where CCTV was not functional.
Regarding the violence, you have said that you will be moving to court and you will also demanding for NIA.
It's a court monitoring election. Obviously, already fixed up the date of the next hearing of the Tuesday. A non-functioning office है, इसलिए इसको lock and key ही रहना चाहिए.
You have stated inside that
Repoll. Thousands of booths they rigged. CCTV is are not functioning.
And regarding NIA and CBI investigation?
Yes, huge arms and ammunition procured by the TNC goons under the patronage by the state police. Bullet use, modern bullet use, AK-47 bullet use. The anti-national force are working in West Bengal. NIA should come and investigate and book them.
Well, Bengal BJP chief Sukanta Majumdar wrote to the Union Home Minister Amit Shah alleging that democracy has been strangulated in the state of West Bengal while seeking centre's intervention. Majumdar wrote that booths were captured and elections were rigged across the state. He in fact also claimed that TMC workers snatched voter ID from common voters to stop them from casting their votes, slamming central forces for failing to stop violence. Sukanta said that they stood as mute spectators. Facing criticism from both the ruling TMC and the opposition parties, the BSF wrote to the State Election Commission complaining that the poll body did not provide the list of sensitive areas despite repeated requests. The left front also slammed Mamata government, saying TMC wants to win through fraud elections.
There you may omit 1,000 booths because there was no election, there was no contest, uncontested by the mechanism of TMC. Therefore, TMC still believe on fake vote, fraud election, and accordingly the TMC-led government and the Election Commission, in league with a conspiratorial move, they have smashed the 10th Panchayat election in West Bengal.
Bengal Governor C.V. Ananda Bose, who was on ground monitoring the situation as polling progressed, also condemned violence and expressed his concern over the state of affairs.
What I have seen in the field is very disturbing. There is violence, there is murder, there is force, intimidation. One thing which I noticed is, it is the poor who get killed. The killers are also poor. How came? The leaders are not there. So who is driving them? We should fight. We should kill poverty. Instead, we are trying to kill poor. This is something which is very, very disturbing. This is not what Bengal wants. This is not what Bengal deserves.
As far as the TMC is concerned, after all these allegations and facing criticism, the TMC breathed fire back at the opposition, accusing them of instigating people for violence. With several TMC workers murdered, Bengal Minister Shashi Panja asked where was the deployment of central forces.
Shocking and tragic incidents have unfolded the night before the voting, which has just started this morning in the Panchayat elections in West Bengal. The BJP, CPM and the Congress, who had colluded together, they were clamoring for the central forces Where is the deployment? Why have the central forces failed to protect the citizens? Trinamool Congress workers have been murdered. 2 have been shot at in Domkol. And those who were asking for deployment, and they were saying that these central forces were the guardians of peace. The guardians have failed. They have faltered to protect the rights of the citizens.